your career up to your 40s was bumps and bruises. Why do so many talented people have to go through the bumps and bruises?
Well, it's just the way the nature of a career. It's just the nature of a career. It's the nature of anybody's day. Not every day goes smoothly for you. And you're going to have ups and downs, and there's some, you know, if you're lucky to work, and you hope it goes well, you get a chance to do something else. And, you know, so I had some things that didn't happen that I wanted to happen. I was, you know, it's an old story now, but I was bumped from the very first Saturday Night Live, which was a big personal setback. I came back a year later, but it was the very first show, and we had a dress rehearsal on Friday, and the thing I was doing just did great, and the show did not do so well. So I came to the notes session afterwards, and I'm thinking, I'm in great shape here. Lorne Michaels was, Lorne was what, 25, producing, whatever he was, and said notes about George Carlin was the host, and he said to me, and I need 2 minutes. My monologue had lasted about 5.5 or 6 minutes. I said, you want me to take 2 minutes out? And he goes, no, I need 2 minutes, only 2 minutes. I didn't have anything. I was a new guy. I had first started being a single in 1974, and here was 1975, and I'm going to make my network debut on what I knew would be a landmark show. I didn't have anything else. So I called my manager, and everybody comes in, and now it's Saturday, and I see on the call sheet, I'm due at 12:55 was the time that I had, right? So they were coming at it, it's gonna get technical. I'm on a commercial, I'm gonna have 2 minutes, I'm gonna be the last thing in the show. They're gonna cut me anyway. So I was very unhappy, you know, and scared, because I didn't have anything else. And I was part of a whole development process of the show. They had talked about me doing 6 appearances on the show, and then on my 7th one, over a couple of years, they were talking about me becoming, I get to host one. That's what he was hoping to do in nurturing young talent, like being in the farm system, you know, and then you come up to the big show. And so there was all of this writing, and suddenly it was like, what happened? And then everyone was, you know, I'm waiting out in the lobby out there, if you've ever been up to 8H, and I'm totally bewildered what's going on. And my manager, Buddy Moore, came out and said, come on, we're going. It's not going to happen. And what? And I remember Gilda, who was a very dear friend of mine, running after me, go, what's going on? I go, I didn't even finish this, as the elevators closed. And so that was a disappointment. That's a major bump. I then ended up doing Howard Cosell's variety show on ABC, which was called Saturday Night Live with Howard Cosell. The original SNL was called NBC's Saturday Night. And when Howard's show was canceled, NBC then took the title Saturday Night Live.